greatness. It's just something we made up. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars, and the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that.
I want to be a race car driver someday. It's a great sport. It's all I've ever known, racing.
You want a great team? You gotta build it. Piece by piece. Start with a few natural-born leaders. Then you need some old vets who've seen it all, and a few youngsters just getting started. Tough cookies who don't back down from nothing. And some pranksters to keep everyone loose. You need those strong but silent types. And a few not-so-silent types.
This is my show! My show!
Those with chips on their shoulders and ice in their veins. And a few who do anything to win. You find a cast of characters like that, you've got yourself one hell of a team.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shop Talk Live. Season 3 premiere. We're back and we're better than ever. Look at this, Terry. You finished in the top 4. Look at the shop that I get you guys, huh?
I love the shop, buddy. I love the shop.
Yeah. It's all that Terry Foster money coming in from T&A Motorsports.
I'm glad I could help. That's all I can say about that.
So we're joined, as always, by T&A Motorsports here. We got my wife, Amanda.
Hello.
We got Chris. How do you say his last name, Terry?
It doesn't matter.
Thanks, Terry.
Am I right?
You know what, Terry?
Dutchman.
You don't know by now.
Philip Van Vliet down there, and then Terry the Man Foster is over there. Voice GSP, and then Aaron Bockover didn't show up again.
Imagine that.
But we have a spot for him. We're waiting for him. Someday.
Imagine that.
Someday he's going to grace us with his presence.
You never know.
He's so happy he does.
Never know with him.
How's everybody doing? How's your off season?
Not long enough.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I tell you, I'm so glad to be back though. I had a blast last night getting the Clash in, watching everybody come back out, and I don't think we had as many drivers in the open as we could have had, but still had a blast. I think.
Well, you're also competing against the Super Bowl.
I agree. No, you're right, Chris. You're absolutely right. But yeah,
Blazing Pedals Clash can't get more viewers than the Super Bowl.
We might have had.
Maybe.
Sure. And I can't hear you.
I heard it was a good game, but I didn't care.
Yeah, we watched the last quarter after we watched the broadcast, and I think the refs kind of fucked over Philly a little bit.
Maybe a little.
About it.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Yep.
I lost under. It was already the 2-minute warning was already up in the fourth quarter when I started watching it, and yeah, they kicked a field goal and I turned the TV off, went to sleep. Yep, no, I didn't have no desire to be there to watch it. I mean,
All I cared about is what the scores were at the end of each quarter. So,
What's up, Cody Gibson? Let's see if chat pops up.
Hey, Kyle, I saw Derek was in there watching. Can't
Yeah, it's
tell
not-
who else is.
I don't think it pops up until.
Yeah.
it's not popping up at all, is it? I have it up here.
Yeah, it's our
Okay,
first episode. We're just kind of get the kinks worked out. We got working on a new video thing that hasn't been working how I wanted it to, but let me see.
We have kinks.
The fault was there, though, Corey.
Let's not talk about the open, Cody said. Yeah, that was, oh, it's popping up.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back.
there you go.
There
Hi,
we go.
Gail.
Is that on YouTube or Facebook?
No, we got to talk about the open.
Hi, Gail.
I wonder if it's only Facebook that's popping.
Yeah, we got to talk about the Open. Chris, go ahead.
Why you got to do that to me, Terry?
Well,
I
because
didn't
I
want
seen that 71 got into a little bit of trouble twice.
Not of my doing.
No. I know
Not
that.
of my doing. It was a fast car. I was trying to be patient. Definitely had a car that could have won. And driving around a bunch of people that you don't know, you tend to take it a little easy. And that's what I was doing, and it bit me in the ass. I should have just went up front. That's what I should have done.
Should have went up her because it seems like everything was happening like within 3 cars behind the leaders.
Yeah,
That's
I
where
think
a lot of the stuff started happening.
what did I get to top, like 5th or 4th, somewhere in there? I know I was on the bottom somewhere in there, and the outside line. It's something to remember, I guess, for a couple of weeks. But in this car, it doesn't seem like the outside is quite as fast.
It wasn't going
Like,
nowhere. That's
it gets kind of to the leader, and then
I think
everything kind of equals out.
I think it's more Daytona because at Talladega, I think the top line was where he wanted to be.
Yeah,
we ran it.
I think it was a lot more. We had a shit ton of new people. There was a lot of gaps in between getting used to the new tire model and not knowing each other's driving style. I think it was a lot more of that.
Yeah.
It was
So like
the
the outside, the outside line, I think as long as you could try and side draft somebody, you could move up a little bit. But that outside line wasn't working.
No.
That's for sure.
I actually had a question for you, Chris and Amanda. Did you guys plan on doing anything, trying to work together to move up to the front at any point?
We never really were close enough to do it. There was one point, Amanda, I think, was like there was a car between us, and my car stepped out a little bit, which is another thing that we need to talk about. But car stepped out a little bit, and she's like, "Whoa!" And I didn't know she was back there. So
I was gonna try to hook up with Chris as much as possible. Chris Carroll had popped into our team speak prior to the race starting, and I told him as well, Zimmerman being his teammate, I said, hey, if Brian's around, I really like running super speedways with him. I think one of the fun races, shut up, Derek, one of the fun races ran great with Brian. So that was my other plan. If I got separated from Chris, I was going to try to find Brian. And when I was a lap down at the end, that's what I tried to do. I found Brian, and I'm like, you know what? I feel good behind him. So if he finds a hole, I'll just chase him through it. But it was pretty tough not knowing everybody else's style.
Fix your microphone, Amanda. It looked like I think you got it covered up or something.
I don't think so. I hate this fucking thing.
There you go.
Right
there sounds great.
Keeps coming up closer.
There you go. That's fine. That's fine right there. I think when you're scratching your arm or whatever, it moved.
Yeah,
touches everything.
I was talking to my boob the whole time.
Too early in the season for that.
never too early.
Oh,
yeah, that is a big thing, though. Corey, a lot of the newer guys wouldn't push, which is, I guess, a little bit of a good thing. They're kind of feeling out how we are as well. But there was a few times I'm looking in my mirror, I'm like, get the fuck up here. Come on, push a little bit. Like, that's why we practiced and why Corey hosts a practice earlier. So get in there and learn each other's driving style and see the extent of what you can do with the other people. And Sam Lawson, we've spent a lot of time in Discord with him recently, and I tried practicing with him a little bit. We didn't really discuss it, but I felt like he was kind of uncomfortable with me practicing bumping him, and I get it, but that's what we got to do so we can make for good races.
Yeah, I think if you guys are chatting in YouTube, we can see it, but for some reason it's not popping up on the thing. Just to let you know.
Jump over to Facebook. We'll talk
Facebook,
about that later, Derek.
Everything in Facebook isn't popping up either.
What the hell, Corey? What are you on that? Your chat's popping up in there. You on Twitch or you on
maybe
YouTube?
they're on YouTube. Maybe it's Facebook popping up.
I think Wellman usually goes on Facebook.
So Corey, I can see where your mom says hi and everything, but it's not showing up on Facebook.
So she must be on YouTube.
No, it's on Facebook. Terry's blind.
I'm looking right at it.
Are you on live chat or top chat?
Yeah, make sure you're on live chat. It's definitely there. I'm looking right
Okay,
now.
so then Facebook chat's not popping up, but we can still read it.
Facebook is popping up and YouTube is popping up, but Twitch is.
Okay. Well, I
my
can read
guess.
the one that's right in front of my face here, right next to Amanda. So.
Well, we're testing out a new program, so Corey will figure
it's
it
our
out.
come on, it's our first day back. There's gonna be kinks. Oh yeah, Kyle saw my gold banner on the wall over there.
Yep. That's a good banner. So yeah, getting back to it real quick. I was involved in 2 different incidents. And again, I'm going to say neither one my fault. I was kind of torn into them, but at the end of it, my top speed was 161 miles an hour. I was done. The best thing that I did was stay in it. I was able to get my teammate back to pit road after she did a little oopsie doops, and
blame it on the iRacing app.
Yeah. And,
I don't know if you did hear during practice. I even asked Aaron. I'm like, "How many fucking laps do we get?" He's like, 20. I'm like, "My thing says 10." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "I don't know. Something's wrong with it." And I closed it out, restarted it, and then it said 20. So Mark even said, watching the broadcast, that they haven't updated that app in like over a year. So I'm just not going to use it ever again.
Yeah. So that was the open for me. And Amanda, you ran out of gas.
I ran out of gas. I felt amazing too. So I short pitted my last pit because I didn't expect 97 fucking cautions in a 20 lap race. So I was like, okay, I'll give myself.
There wasn't 97.
I know. I gave myself, I don't know, like 6 extra laps or something like that. I forget what it was. And felt great. I saw Cody up there, and I told him last night watching the broadcast, I thought he was running magnificent. He was very clean and smooth and stayed on the line. I'm getting to it. So I was trying to get up to Cody, and I got up there. I was super excited. I looked up. It said 4 laps left on my iRacing app. What's the extra app that I use?
iRacing Auto Pit.
Yeah, so I look up, it said 4 laps, and I'm like, okay. Did one more pace lap, then it said 1 to green. I'm like, all right, let's double check this. And I clicked through the relative box, because back in the day as a rookie, I didn't want to take my eyes off the screen. So Corey downloaded that so I could just see it right in my view. I looked down, it was like 0.8. And I was like, oh fuck. So I was like, what do I do? Everyone's like, stay out there. Chris is like, fuck it, you're already out. Corey came over, moved my headset. He's like, just stay out. I'm like, well, I'm trapped up here at this point. I'm on the outside line. I'm gonna fuck everybody. And so we started, and then the best thing I could do was just pull up the track and let everybody pass me. So yeah.
No, I told you to stay out when I told you not to tow, because there was a caution that was happening, and you.
Yeah, so I didn't know there was a caution.
Anyway.
And then thank God Chris came around and pushed me around, and but yeah, I mean, it was unnecessary for that many cautions. In theory, I would have done amazing and probably gotten a top 4. So. It happens. I'm not going to use that racing app again. I don't trust it anymore. It's been a little sketchy the last few races, so that's that.
Sounds like you may not want to.
Yeah, that sucked, because I was really stoked to be up front with Cody. Because like I said to him last night too, I go, I would have been fine with a 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I wouldn't have pushed my luck. I would have just ducked right behind him and tried to get on the podium anywhere. So that really sucked, because I was excited to try to get in a 2nd year in a row. So that was the feature for you guys.
It was fun.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun for a while, right?
Yeah.
It was fun for a while. But
until I wanted to be up front too much, and I ran out of gas. But my good buddy, the Lone Dutchman,
he's not funny when Corey does it.
He wasn't the Lone Dutchman that night. He ended up pitting with me. And
yep.
Like we were talking earlier, we're about, I think, about half a second coming out of the pits from catching back up to catching the draft of the guys, but we just lost the draft. And
yep.
I was hoping
it was all over then.
Yeah, we just kept watching pull away. So then it was me, was me, you, Dees, and Josh Rutherford.
Yeah.
And then we were all in line, and we just got pulled away. Then what was it, like 5 laps ago? Then we all started just racing each other back there.
Yeah, we knew we didn't have a chance, and it wasn't going to be a caution probably, so it didn't look like it. So we just started.
Yeah. I was hoping for it. Then the white flag, and I'm like, Then Philip ended up beating me.
By the way, Derek,
they
four
killed
other
Derek just sitting in the fucking middle of the track.
4 other people ran out of gas, 3 or 4 in the open. By the way, Derek. So.
Yeah, and we do need to. Corey's right. We should definitely shout out. Joshua.
Yeah.
Pulled out a win, and great for him.
Way to go, Josh. Awesome. Way to go, Josh.
And Mr. Wildman winning the feature.
Yeah, he had a strong, solid race the entire time. He was doing really well. He was giving props to his team for guiding him along and everything. So that was super cool to see Kyle get that, and hopefully he gets a points win this season too.
Yep, that was good. It's nice to see some guys that aren't really up front a lot be up there. So that was nice too. So.
Yeah, it was fun to get back out there with everybody again and racing around, learning like the guys that that change numbers, like Chris Carroll changed his number, and then I didn't even notice it until Mark was pushing me. Fucking, I didn't know he was running Toyota this year. I just see a Toyota emblem on the pit car. I'm like, like Mark's driving Toyota.
Yeah, there was a lot of people changed to Toyotas this year.
Yeah. It's all fast that 3 is.
Yeah, I guess.
I think in a whole with the league, I think we're going to be in some great racing this season.
Terry, what did you think of the broadcast? While you guys were out there,
you guys put on a hell of a show last night. Both rounds put on a hell of a show. Yeah, Amanda, your session and Chris's session had a lot more incidents in it. But I think in a whole, man, it was a great thing to watch. You gave us plenty to talk about. I mean, there was the beginning of the main.
Oh my God!
Do what? Oh, I see what you did. So at the beginning of the second race, you guys wasn't spread out, but you wasn't going nowhere either. But it got a little boring, but. The last kept ticking, and you guys started getting closer and closer. I was like, holy shit. And I mean, at the end, we were running 3 wide, almost 10 laps.
Chris and I were hollering watching it in T&A's Discord. We're like, you gotta be kidding me. 3 wide, 2, 3 deep.
Yeah, it was an awesome race. I mean, we had one driver. It's a new driver. I talked about him last night a little bit on the broadcast. Sam Lawson, new guy, kind of the same thing you did, Amanda, just busted his balls to get into the league in the off season and did it.
Yep.
He showed last night he belongs here.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work. A lot of people. He's asked a lot of people for help. Mark's been coaching him a lot, and he's constantly racing. Every time we get in the Discord, he's racing, practicing, doing something, and trying to learn. Always asking questions. So that was really cool.
Now, I mean, we all busted his balls a little bit last night in Discord about mowing the grass, but you have that
like 6 times.
But I mean, you got the race playing right now, Corey. If you keep watching that, you'll see him go through the grass constantly.
And it's not like it was his fault. It's not like he was just yanking the wheel.
Right. But he finished, I think he finished second in the first race? We got to move on anyway. It was like second or third in the first race.
Yeah, because they wasn't it. Who was it? Him and Tanner.
So it was Tanner.
Like you 3 laps, they realize you're a lap down or something.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you not know I was a lap down? I ran out of fucking fuel in front of you guys. Like, you can assume I'm a lap down. Like, but I was just trying to help the guys and stay up there because fuck it, it's not a points race, so I'm gonna ride up there. If it was a points race, I would have been a little more cautious at the end.
But yeah, you guys done an awesome job, man. I can't wait till next week. Or wait, sorry, February the 26th. I'm sorry, yeah. I got it wrote down here.
Yeah. Can't remember 2 weeks.
No.
Oh,
we got a charity race to do before that, but
what about the restart zone issues?
Oh yeah. I I can say I hit it 3 times at Bristol.
It got
or
me
something.
last night. It did. And
Well,
I
it
think
got-
it got Jamie Walker
It got
too.
Jamie. It
Yeah.
got Jamie right off the bat.
It
Yeah.
got Brian. But yeah, it got me.
Jamie
And I
right
was
at the start.
I was fucking clutching it when it got me.
But Brian did it when he was the leader.
Yeah.
He wasn't a lot of it was happening to people on the outside. Like if you go 1 mile an hour back and you try to get back up to speed, it's gonna hit you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's just something we're going to have to look at as admins, is maybe
It's
get rid
very,
of that.
very touchy. Very, very touchy.
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
the suggestion is going on green or something like that. Or
Well,
going on the
Mark
leader
was saying
in
I
the
think
box.
last night that keep the visual restart zones, and then that's when they go on, and then leave it up to race control if somebody jumps.
Because we don't want that to be the
Right.
black cloud of the season. Like that's just,
Right.
I feel like, gonna bite us in the ass every single race.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck they did to it because it was fine before.
Yeah, but we had that problem the first couple of races in RFC, and
Yeah.
I've shut them off, and we're just doing the visual at this point, and I think we're going to do that when we transition over to the B car too. So
I think maybe that's the smart thing to do until maybe the system gets worked out, but it's just way too
Yeah, 'cause
glitchy,
all you really have to
touchy,
do is
however you
just-
want to say it.
Garrett would just
I know
have
you
to
gotta
throw it
pay
in
it.
the
You gotta-
blimp and then watch it.
Well, either way, like
Yeah.
Garrett's gonna have to watch every freaking restart because it's probably gonna
Well, you
happen
just-
75%
you
of
should
the
be
time.
watching it anyway.
Well, no, but he's gonna have to be going and reviewing to make sure he properly clears
Well, that's
it
the
and
thing.
everything.
There's too many things that you have to worry about in that coming to that restart zone, because you can't drop, more than a couple miles an hour slower and then try and speed back up to catch the guy.
And then
That'll give you
you
a
get
black
pinged if you
flag.
go too slow.
Yep.
Then you're going to get dinged if you're going too fast or too slow.
You gotta keep your eyes on the track, not staring at your miles per hour. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's so there's a lot of things that are going on right there that people have to pay attention to, and it's just, yeah. So like last night, Jamie, I mean, he wasn't even jumping. I mean, to me, it looked like he was doing what he was supposed to do, but he was slightly behind.
Like 2 miles per
And-
hour isn't shit. Like to be over or under.
No,
that's
that's not even that. It's if you because it tells you your speed.
like you're accelerating just a
No,
little
if
bit.
it tells you your speed, and then if you're like looking at the car getting ready for the restart, and you drop 1 mile an hour low, and you hit the gas to catch up that 1 mile an hour, it dings
That's
you.
not enough of a cushion. Not at all.
No,
Well, it's
no.
just like what Kyle's saying in chat, that it's bad when iRacing turns them off.
Yeah.
So, but that's something that definitely has to be looked at. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
use the start zone, use the restart zone, but just not the
Yeah, just
know.
not iRacing running it.
right.
Instead of waiting for the pace car to come off, you can't go until the Geico restart zone.
Because in my opinion, with the fun races and the 2 Clash races, it seems like a lot of the kinks, knock on wood, from the past season and the complaints and everything have kind of been cleared up, especially with having Garrett on board. It seems like this is the only black cloud that's really sitting over our head, is like, what do we do with this? Everything else seems
Yeah.
like everybody's pretty content with the changes.
Yeah. Definitely needs to be looked at. That's for sure. So I would say quickly. So we can.
And
I would
not
say
have
it needs to
get
be
it
done.
behind
dude.
us.
Yeah, we need to do this before Daytona, like
Yeah.
before we have points on the line. Can you imagine? I mean,
Well, we should have an admin meeting this week. At
first
3,
start of the
so-
season, and somebody gets black flagged for nothing.
Mm.
That would not go over well. That would not set well.
And that's why I was so I was laying back on I think his name's Michael Miller. He was on the outside line on the front row, and I was right behind him, and he hollered out that he had a black flag. I don't know the guy. I don't know his reaction. He sounded a little nervous in his voice, and so I laid off a little bit because I'm like, I don't want to push this guy if he's gonna go fuck and try to slow down and try to get on the inside line or drop back. And that's kind of something that worries me, is what if there's a big wreck up front with a bunch of great drivers because a stupid black flag. And fortunately he kept his cool and Garrett cleared it, and that's when he hollered out, let's go Amanda, let's go, and he tried to go, and then there was another caution. So
Yeah.
I just put it in my admin notes so we can talk about the restart
Let's,
zone Sunday.
Another thing we should bring up, some of the changes we had this year, because we haven't talked to you guys since there's been some changes.
Right.
Well, let Terry and Amanda take over and tell us about all the new great stuff going on in Blazing Pedals this year.
Well, what I do like, that we're still doing the competition cautions at road courses, because when we do get spread out too far,
we got rid of them for the other ones.
well, we got rid of them for the other ones. But the fact that
Viewers don't know that.
well, most of the viewers are the BPL racers, and if they didn't read the rule book, that's on them. But
That's
so we got rid of
exactly.
the stages were already gone. We did a competition caution in all the races last year at halfway point. We got rid of it at the ovals and cookie cutters and short tracks and all that, but we're keeping them at the road tracks, because when there's a big gap, or maybe you get dinged by somebody and now you're 5, 8, 10 seconds behind the leader, you're pretty much screwed for the rest of the race. So we're going to throw a competition caution at a...
So you can't catch up to...
You can't catch up, yeah.
To the field.
So competition caution on a wheel spin by the broadcaster, Sam and Terry, and it's just going to be thrown on whatever that lap is, and obviously it doesn't get canceled out because there's no actual full track cautions. I thought it was suggestions. So I don't even... Dog is epic. Doge. Anyways, it'll give a chance for it to be a little more competitive, which is really nice. Bunch the field back up and start rolling again, because it does get kind of shitty when you know you're so far back from the really good road racers, because we don't have a ton of really good road racers. There's a few that love it, it's their forte, but the majority of us, I'd say, would really like to see that competition caution.
Yeah, I think did you guys add that in?
Yeah, we will
caution lap?
add, if it becomes a shit show, especially, well, the road courses and stuff, an extra caution lap, so we can catch back up to the field.
I've got it wrote down here somewhere, Amanda, what we're doing with that.
Yep.
Why don't you talk about that Sherman rule that 42 Racing's talking about?
Yeah.
Sherman rule.
So we made a rule with the intentional wrecking. If it's deemed intentional, you will finish. Terry, what are the actual logistics of it? You will finish with 0 points for the race.
It's either 0 points or last place points. One of the two. I honestly...
Last place points, I believe.
It is? Okay.
I thought it was 0, so you got absolutely no points, but I'd have to double check the rule book. I thought it was 0. If anybody is able to scan the rule book, it's one of the highlighted sections, but because of this guy...
Fuck you, Derek.
0 at Dover. So there aren't rules until there's a reason for a rule, so there is a rule now for that.
Somebody exploits loopholes in rule books.
And for some of the new guys that may be watching this, like there's the, if you're disgruntled and you give a guy a bump or something like that, especially after the race, you're letting your frustrations out. But if you bump somebody because you're pissed off and they wreck, we're probably going to deem that intentional wrecking as well. You can't show your frustration and dump somebody into the inside wall. That will be considered intentional. A little bump, kind of nudge them forward a little bit because you're pissed. We get it. Terry, what are some of the other new things?
Oh,
I got my list now. I got the page.
Oh shit, Terry's got a list. I love when Terry has lists.
This comes straight from our admin meetings. Well, one good thing we did do this season is we actually have a live admin. He really is not a part of Blazing Pedals, but he is, and we pay him to be here to watch all the races. He is Garrett. Is it Rainey or Rainey? I can't remember. Is it Rainey?
It's called Garrett.
But
I don't know why you guys keep trying to
Garrett. Garrett is now our full-time race control for all the races. So that's going to help us out a ton, I do believe.
He's very thorough. I like his race reports that he puts out afterwards as well.
Yes. We've also added drop weeks this season.
Corey's going to drop Dover.
Yeah.
Why? I'm going to win Dover.
You get 2 in a regular season, so take it for what it's worth. Extended cautions on the road. You just talked about that. We're going to add 1 lap if we need to on road courses. No change. See, we ain't gonna have the change rule, lane change rule. Here's a big one for our super speedways: 3 wide. We have removed that rule. You can go 3 wide in the very
I
first lap
still
if you
think
want.
that's a mistake. I'll throw it out there. I
What are you
voted
talking
no
about?
on removing that
We
rule.
ran 3 wide. Well, I didn't. Me and Philip didn't, but a lot of people ran 3 wide last night.
Yeah,
You're allowed to.
I watched
that
it.
feature had a whole lot of veteran drivers that knew each other. So I think it's going to get a little sketchy when we put everybody together.
I think you're wrong.
It'll be okay as long as people aren't using more than their lane.
And again,
Like,
I think when we put everybody
last
together,
night there was a lot of people drifting.
Yeah.
And
I don't think
if
it
you
was
have
even
that,
intentional, but
I think Daytona's a little tight to go 3 wide. Talladega, you can run
Talladega
4
shouldn't be a
wide.
problem.
Yeah. Daytona's,
So
yeah, that's tight.
some other new things that I mean, we still got new, of course. Corey and Amanda Savage Edge, they come on board to do the whole title sponsor this season. Thank you guys again for that.
of course, we're excited to do it.
What else we got here? Of course, we still have Chris. Priority is keeping up with our team speak. Chris and Priority, thank you for that. We do appreciate it. Something new this season, Rick Thompson. He is kind of in his own company, as a real estate company. He has donated $150. This will be paid out at end of season when we go through and look at the top 5 drivers that ran the most miles, not laps, but miles in a season. So the top 5 that has the most miles, it's a loyalty thing. So the top 5,
the guys, you don't have to be the fastest or anything, but your loyalty, you're going to get paid for it.
Sam, myself, and Tanner, we all threw in a couple bucks, and we're doing a TSP halfway payout that'll be paid at $2.50 to whatever driver is running at the halfway point at any racetrack. As long as it's a points race only. Points race only.
As a leader, right?
No, yes, as a leader.
Every
correct.
driver that's still driving at the halfway point.
That's what I heard. Didn't you, Chris?
You're going to go really fast.
That is what you heard, Corey, but that ain't what I meant. And Michael Falk, MFRD, is back again this season, given the pole and outside of pole award. So, I mean, there's money to be. It's not a shit ton of money, but hey, $5 is better than zero.
Yep.
And then Corey, you and I have talked, and Amanda, you and I have talked. You guys are going to maybe throw something out occasionally, that's pretty cool.
The All-Star race, new winners. Now, it's new winners starting this season. So, like, when Dalton wins, correct? Does he qualify? New winners starting the season from scratch.
We just took over the title sponsor.
Yep, you get what are we giving?
A T-shirt.
A T-shirt to you, a new winner.
So I have a checkered past.
I have a checkered pass. It's got the stressed flags and everything, checkered flags. We'll ask you for your address. We'll mail it out to you. It's your prize. But any new winner this year is going to get it. Now, certain things like the All-Star race and the Clash, Kyle Wellman's going to get a koozie, sunglasses, and a Savage Edge T-shirt mailed out to him because he was the winner of the Clash. And we're going to do one for the All-Star race. And it's just fun. People like to win stuff. It's fun. It gives you a little something continuously throughout the season.
Little incentive. Yeah, that's
exactly, Philip. Yeah. Exactly.
Terry. I mean,
we got to finish the sponsors.
Oh, yeah, I am right now. So, I haven't told you the exact thing yet, but I figured out what we're doing for the charity race.
You want to text it to me? Or you want to tell me?
I'll tell you right now.
I don't know what it is, so
I'll text it to you too.
Let me get that piece of paper, please.
Okay. So for the winner of the charity race, they're gonna get a Savage Edge fitted hat, sunglasses, and a koozie. Second place gets a Savage Edge T-shirt. Third place gets a Savage Edge beanie, or toque if you're from up north.
A toque, yeah. There you go.
Those flex fit caps are real nice.
I didn't write that down fast enough. You just have to send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Please
and then we've got a couple other sponsors doing some of our other odds and ends.
We still got Buck Kicker on board.
Yep.
I think Mark was able to lock in 2.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the other one, Amanda? What am I
We got
missing?
the 2 butt kickers for winners of certain races, or not winners of certain races. We'll do a random wheel spin again with
correct.
Terry and Sam, so you don't have to be a winner or anything. You could even be in last place. Corey Rutherford, he is hosting our practices each week. So
Oh, yeah.
you'll see in the hosted sessions that Corey will put up, I think it's 3 to 6. Corey puts up a practice. Which is great. Like you're busy sometimes eating dinner right before. Maybe you're getting into the actual session practice a little late. Hop into Corey's practice. There's usually 3 to 5 to 10 drivers in there at different times racing around. So get in, utilize that. He puts it up every week, puts a reminder in the Discord for us in the practice session thread. Josh Mullet Music does our national anthem. He's hooked Corey up with a bunch of the music for the different commercials.
He did the music for the intro.
Yep, the intro music that he did. So Josh does a lot of his time spending sending over to Corey different music and Sam and Terry. So it's cool to see people's talents and skills outside of it as well, and donating their time like that.
Yeah. Terry.
Yeah.
You want to get to the fun segment?
Give me 1 second. I'm typing.
Okay. So we got a new segment here on T&A Motorsports Shop Talk. He's not here. He came up with it, but I guess he doesn't want to be a part of it. It's supposed to be our come on man. We haven't really come up with a name for it yet.
Good job, Aaron.
Yeah.
One name was "You Fucking Idiot." Aaron said that. So
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. So we'll call it "You Fucking Idiot," but I can't do it as good as Aaron, so I'm gonna have to clip him saying that sometime. Yep. But I got a top 5 for you, Terry, from the Clash last night.
Okay.
Let's look at number 5.
Number 5.
You won't be able to hear it, but you can watch it back.
Happen. We'll get a better angle on that. Ooh, it looks like, okay, so looks like the 5 might have comes off the corner and might make a little contact right there. It comes up.
Come on, man.
46 a bell and then everything goes around
no, you fucking idiot. Oh, it's going to sound so much better with Bach over saying that.
Yelling it.
and Corey, I can't hear it because I have it playing on another screen.
Oh, okay. All right. That was number 5. Here's number 4.
Back and take a look at it.
Yeah, it looks like Bach over Zimmerman.
So Zimmerman goes up, comes down the track, and oh man.
Yeah, that was a mess.
Dakota Todd involved.
Oh, that was a nasty one right there.
Nobody slowed down.
Joshua Ruth for the Open winner.
Yeah. You fucking
Just
idiot.
go faster.
Yeah, like Aaron would
Racing
say.
etiquette, my ass.
Oh,
I missed that one.
Oh, we might have to use that. Yeah, we might have to use that. Aaron never shows up again. Yeah, racing etiquette, my ass. That might be it, Sam. All right, number 3.
Oh, Ellison. He got on the gas too hard, spun the rear tires. That's exactly what happened. Oh, no. Him and teammate Josh
racing etiquette, my ass.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh, man, Josh Rutherford actually.
That's when you're supposed to be safe coming off pit road.
Not once, but twice.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine the
Were
yelling.
they in team speak together? Like, why the fuck you keep hitting me coming off pit road?
I'd be petrified in TNA team
All
speak
right,
if we did
here
that.
we go. Number 2.
we got people wrecking here on pit road. Sam Lawson.
There's the Open, folks.
Gotta mow some grass.
Looks like him in the 28.
Not Sam's fault.
Sam Lawson mowing grass again.
Yeah, we can.
Gonna have to attach a lawnmower to front of that.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
let's give him a little boop.
I contest
all right.
this.
Here's number one
By the
of
way.
come on, man, you fucking idiot, racing etiquette my ass.
I contest this.
Then pace car is going to head down pit road. We got 3
I
laps
make
coming to
very
be
few
2.
mistakes. Come
We
on.
get her done here to take 4 drivers to the open or to the feature. Green flag back out in the air. Amanda Sherman not really getting the start she wanted to right there, Terry.
Well, the 18 of Bradley Yo, I think, got into the gas a little sooner than he wanted to. Oh, Amanda Sherman's out of gas.
Amanda Sherman's out of
Ah,
gas.
girl.
Yes.
I love
just hollered
saying
she was
Amanda
out of
Sherman's
gas.
out of gas.
Oh, no.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
So that was our first establishment of come on, man, you fucking idiot, racing etiquette my ass.
Fix your microphone. Fix your microphone, Corey.
Oh, is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
Okay.
stupid wireless
No, yours
thingies
is
or
fine.
whatever.
Yours is fine, Amanda.
Yeah,
Don't
stop
touch it.
touching it.
Mine's facing in now.
And the,
So-
and the microphone.
We're gonna be doing that every week.
That's fun.
That is cool. I like that.
Yeah.
But we need Aaron
We're
yelling.
gonna come up with other more segments where we're
Other
gonna add
more?
into the show. Huh?
Other more?
Yeah.
You don't English good.
You don't gas good.
You obviously don't either. You forced Philip in early.
Yeah, it's okay. I made the pit road.
It's called loyalty as a teammate.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Philip's a good teammate.
Yeah.
So
I
is Chris.
think,
Wait, did Aaron even talk to us the whole time last night, Philip?
Nope.
Maybe his
Not that I
headset
recall.
was messed up. Yeah,
he
I didn't
was,
hear him at
he was
all.
working with Michael Falk Racing. He
Well-
didn't care about you guys.
Even when he crashed, I didn't hear him grunt or anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything out of him.
I even
I think he
asked
just
him, like,
likes
how
it,
loud, how loud did
Yeah,
Aaron
he
yell?
probably got out of our team speak. We didn't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he did say
I know what's
something-
wrong.
he
I
did
got
say
no
something
gas
after
in
the
it.
race, though.
That's
Like
all.
something's wrong with my car. I don't know.
Oh, that's the best TikTok thing ever.
Corey, I think we might need to talk here, because Corey Rutherford is saying Corey Rutherford. See, you say it for 5 years and it just becomes natural. He's saying he's the first one, and so he should get a hat.
Well,
I tend to agree with him. We need to come up with a design,
there.
and
Oh,
I'll
for
pay
the
for
top-
it. You ship it to him.
Just
The
a
top-
what the fuck, man.
Just a bunch of shit right out of it. Come on, man. Race etiquette my ass. You fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
Just
Yeah.
write all kinds of stuff on it. Send it to Corey. I'll pay for it.
You know what? I'm just gonna buy white hats and just write in marker like Terry does.
hey! I've got that shit copyrighted, buddy. Yeah, it says it right here. Where else to say that? See that right here? It
Yeah.
says copyright.
Man, I had to give that to Terry so you.
Keep him busy so
Yeah.
Philip and I could have adult conversations here at the house.
Yeah, until I got home from work.
Terry's like, I'm bored. I'm like, here's a mouse pad, a blank one, and a marker. Go over there.
My desk is
Over the
full.
corner.
My desk is full of Savage Edge shit.
Oh no, it's shit.
Nope, dude, I have it proudly displayed. Honestly,
Aw.
I do. I have it proudly displayed right here around my.
Yeah, we're
mom.
super stoked to be the sponsors this year. Tim's got a lot going on and everything too. So we love the league, and it's we spend more time with you guys and other league members than we do with real life people around us. It actually keeps us home and out of the bars and doing stupid shit and all that, and we have a blast. Like when Corey's racing on Wednesday nights, I'm playing games with Chris in Discord, and we're watching his stream at the same time, and jumping in playing games with other people and the different leagues on different nights. And we talked about it last year. We're like, hey, if there's a chance that we can be the league sponsor, we'd love to do it because we just enjoy people enjoying our product and the league and racing.
Oh yeah,
Terry,
Yeah.
I know you have your stuff all proudly in front of you, but can
I
you
do.
do this?
Savage Edge sunglasses
Savage Edge sunglasses.
on the side. Savage
I
Edge. Show them how
absolutely
green it
cannot.
is. That bright, beautiful green.
Like my truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow! I like those.
Yeah.
Huh, I wonder why I got a pair of those yet.
Well,
Because
maybe you should have won the feature last night.
Kyle's gonna get some.
you really need to whore
Kyle's
yourself
gonna get
out
a
to Savage
koozie.
Edge.
Is that what it is, Chris?
I whore myself out to Savage Edge. I fully admit it.
What did you say, Chris? That your best Savage Edge commercials and logos for us are when you're drunk?
Oh,
Absolutely.
that's where we came up with our slogan. We can put your name on anything.
All the good stuff comes out when I've been drinking.
Was that when we were streaming Sam's
That's
stream?
usually what happens,
Yeah,
right?
we were streaming the stream and we were hammered.
It fell.
Oh, your gator. Is that a gator?
Yeah, it's a gator.
Yeah, it's a bag without a bottom.
Tell you what, those gators come in great when it's fucking -20 and you're trying to pump your gas in upstate New York, and you're like, oh, good God.
I got one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Phillips? Phillips is falling asleep over there. I don't know.
What is shit? All this advertising we're giving him, Chris.
Phillips got his. I've seen it.
All right.
I got to put all this stuff back where it belongs.
So, anyways, Savage Edge. They'll put your name on anything. So, can we get away from Blazing Pedals for just a second?
Absolutely.
Sweet. Okay. Tuesday nights, Racing for a Cause. Not tomorrow night because of the day, but next Tuesday we finish up the short track portion of the season. Amanda's really happy. Then we go into the B cars. So if you guys are looking for some extra seat time on a Tuesday night, it's only going to be, 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that on a Tuesday night. Feel free. Get in touch with me. And they're very quick races. An hour practice, an hour race. You're in, you're out, you're done. And it's a lot of fun. And like I said, it's a little bit extra seat time if you are looking to practice. We start at 7:30. It'll be done by 8:30. 9? 8:30, 9.
No,
somewhere
we're
there.
done by
Use my fingers.
Yeah.
You can use my fingers too, Chris.
Usually like
and
100.
let's see. I'm going to.
Yeah, late models were done by 9.
And you have the schedule up for that, right, Chris?
Yeah, I have the schedule.
Okay.
It's in the Racing for a Cause Discord, but really quickly. Xfinity cars. First race is going to be at Bristol, Michigan, Iowa, Nashville, Rockingham, Talladega to finish out the season. So very quick. Six races.
Yeah, we've been having a blast doing that too on Tuesday nights.
Wish I could help.
Yeah, I've never really ran the late models before, and those things
tough.
are fucking beast.
There's no saving them when they start going either.
Oh, yeah, they
you are
kick out
just
so fast
dumping
on
on
me.
the inside wall. Like you're done when you start going.
Yeah, been having a lot of fun. And like I said, if you guys are looking for some extra seat time, it's no charge. No, you just come and race. Just don't be a dick.
Yep, Corey streams it, and then we hang out in Discord afterwards, watch it again, giggle, all that good stuff. So it's definitely fun.
Yeah.
Low stress level.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have
races and everything, so
if you have any stress racing in a Racing for a Cause race, you are not doing it right.
Yeah, you're not doing it right. So, yeah.
Good racers too. We have very few cautions in there. Very few at all.
Yeah, I think
I'm going to say a lot of the great racing's been at the back.
We've only had, I think we've only had one. So
one caution this season. I'll take that.
Hell yeah!
And I wonder who caused that.
I did.
Is it this one? I thought it was.
Wasn't gonna.
I thought he had a self spin that brought one out.
Oh, he did.
Oh, we had two cautions.
Yeah,
two cautions.
That guy.
I dumped Phillip one week.
Who you pointing at, Amanda?
You.
Self spin.
You did once.
One, yeah. You spun like 3 times. One brought out.
You have points and everything, Terry.
Yep.
Oh, I think that's when I quit. Then okay.
Rage quit.
Right.
Rage quit in a 50-lap race at a short track.
It just sucks. I mean, and Chris, there's no fault on your part at all, but with me working on Tuesdays, it just sucks. I can't get home fast enough to do it because I really wanted to.
Chris, did you put it up again in Discord? Cody Gibson said send him an invite. unless you want to send it private or throw it up in BPL General again.
Yeah, I'll throw the Racing for a Cause invite link in BP. Absolutely.
It's definitely a good time, and we sit in Discord as well, in the Racing for a Cause Discord, so you can jump in with us. There's other race rooms in there for you to be in, but feel free to jump into ours. There's usually 4 or 5 of us in there. Yeah, we sit in general.
Usually,
yeah,
usually set in general. Seems like everybody just does that. Most of them, anyway.
Yeah, most people are pretty quiet during it.
Yeah, we as a league way back when, we only had one channel on TeamSpeak, and that's, I mean, you want to talk about making a community out of it? That's what we did.
And you
that's,
have the paints, right, Chris?
Oh yes, the paints are important.
Because the paints.
But the rules are all on. So do the thing, read the thing, type in the thing, you'll be all set.
You're racing for a cause.
Yeah, just do
you're
the
racing for a
thing.
cause.
You know, the thing.
The thing.
Yep.
So how'd that go with everybody in TeamSpeak?
Oh yeah, it was just like it is now. It was quiet during the races. You could banter a little bit, but usually when you're racing. You try and keep the chit chat to a minimum.
Well, especially on short tracks,
Yeah,
and you don't have a whole lot of time to do anything.
Right.
And you've got some really good seasoned short track drivers in there that, like, I've been trying to watch what they do. I jump into their in-car cockpit and stuff during practice to see what they're doing, because that's the whole reason I'm kind of suffering myself through the short track first half of the season, is just more seat time and just learning off of you guys. So some of them are really freaking good.
Yes, yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Okay, that was it. That was my RFC plug for tonight.
Okay, so on with T&A Motorsports stuff. Hey, Corey, I gotta ask you a question. Where are we at with the Thunder Road
documentary?
Oh, I knew you were going to bring that up, Terry. Terry, I've been busy.
Okay.
But I think I have 2 days done of it. And then
so how many hours did we have of footage?
Well, those were the easy days.
I said 12 hours probably.
Yeah.
Were you staying in your truck?
No, it was maybe I only have 1 day. No, I have 2. When did you leave? Because I have the day Philip came.
You guys gotta tell the other people what's going on, like what this is all about.
We've talked about it before.
Well, I'm sure if there's anybody.
Okay, so we did this whole thing where we went up to Vermont to Thunder Road, where Chris crew chiefs a car up there at a Maynard drives. Actually, Maynard raced him.
Do you have a microphone?
What?
We went up to Thunder Road where Chris crew chiefs a car up there, and Terry came from Ohio, Philip came from Michigan, met us here. We did a drunken party here at our house. Hopped in our cars, me, Corey, and Terry in my car.
You missed some days because Philip came first and we played golf. And got drunk first night.
Drunk. Then we hopped in our cars, drove out to Vermont, met Chris, watched him work on the cars in the shop, which was a fucking blast. Had a great time. Went and watched him crew chief, had double cars in the races that night. It was hotter than shit. God bless you for being out there working on cars in that.
It was basically a whole
T&A.
I documented everything. I had tons of different cameras I brought. And we documented everything for, what is it, 4 days, 5 days? However fucking long it was.
About 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days.
Aaron didn't
9
show up, by the
hours
way.
in the car with Terry, 10 hours, however fucking long it was.
Seemed like forever.
Terry didn't pack anything, just so everybody knows. He didn't have a hoodie, didn't have a phone charger.
Oh, we were up in the
mountains. We had a fun trip. We had a fun trip to Walmart, that's for sure.
Yeah, we were trying to pick Terry out clothes at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's the little
we didn't
things.
accept anything that we picked out, though. I don't get it.
Remember, this didn't make it because we didn't even film this, but we went out to the bar with Chris because the race got rained out that night, so that's why we had to go to the shop because they were racing the next day, and Philip wasn't going to be able to go to the race, so we ended up going to this burger bar to get some food. And fucking, I remember, like, I think Terry went out and smoked or something, but we thought he went in the bathroom.
He
We're
was
like,
on the phone.
yeah, we're like, where the fuck's Terry at? He's at the bathroom. We opened the door. We're like, oh my God, where's Terry?
Can we eat like half your food while you're
Yeah,
gone?
we were slamming beers there, and then I coaxed Chris into coming back to our hotel. We sat out front of the hotel drinking, which I guess is illegal in Vermont.
By the way, don't let Corey pick out hotels. There was a dead rat in one of them. The other one was smaller than like a cruise fucking
the same
cabin.
The same hotel. The first night was fucking awesome. Oh, they didn't have our room though the first night, but we ended up changing hotels because we knew we wanted to be closer to the track.
Yeah.
Some reason why we changed it, because we were supposed to hang out with Chris the one day. Well, it got rained out, so basically our hotels were switched from what they should have been. And yeah, the one that we went to was literally like a cruise cabin.
It was ghetto and dirty.
Yeah, they definitely let pets in there because I heard a dog fucking
like a
howling all night.
Beagle barking down the road the entire fucking night. But it was a blast.
He was in the room next to us.
We had a blast. But so Corey filmed all of it, even the car ride out. You should hear the shit Terry says while you're riding around.
Well, I would, but Amanda kept the window down the whole time.
I drive with the window down. I'm sorry.
So my
should have known better.
My shitty GoPros didn't pick up any audio.
But
I might have it. I gotta go through it all now.
It was a blast, and Corey's supposed to be putting a documentary together, and it's been since July of last year.
Yeah.
You know, ish, but you know.
You know how long it takes to put fucking movies together?
Yeah, you're talking about a one man editing machine here. You'll get it done.
Oh, I'm gonna get it done. I did. Well, it was the easiest day when Philip came in to play golf. I had that done in like an hour.
Hi, Mark.
Mark from Maryland coming back to Shop Talk Live. You like the new shop, buddy?
Is there a TSP car in that shop?
Yeah, it's Terry's car.
Yeah, that's
the
mine.
Priority Auto one.
And Kyle Wellman, I live west. I'm over by Indiana, in between Dayton and Richmond, Indiana.
What?
He was asking where I lived in Ohio.
Oh, I saw the next one. It says "Welcome to Vermont." I'm like, Terry, you don't live in Vermont.
No, hell no.
Kyle, I still want to come out there for
Chris lives in Vermont.
For the enduro. If we go out for the enduro, we can make it down there. You keep telling us, when's the enduro? August?
Oh, I have to look it up again.
August. We need to have this discussion.
I gotta get that documentary out for fucking part 2.
Come back up. I'm bringing a bike next time.
Oh, can I ride bitch and we ride the whole way to Vermont? I'll ride bitch. Ride little dick to butt.
You wear little goggles.
Oh, that would be hilarious. That would be
hilarious. We thought it was big enough to fit Aaron in it, but he didn't show up. I thought he was going to show up.
Yep.
Look, we have a spot for him, too.
He acted like he was gonna. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know why we get our hopes up all the time.
I know. It's like my stepdad's supposed to pick me, or my real dad's supposed to pick me up for weekend visits. And I'm sitting out there with my backpack and he never shows up.
You're always sitting on the curb waiting. You have hope till the last minute.
That's all you have every Monday in Shop Talk. We prepared.
At 7:50, we're still texting them like, please, please, please. Nothing.
August 6th.
Sandman doesn't have an engine in it. It's just a roller.
Yeah. It's our show car.
TSP
He's got little pedals inside the pedal the car.
Yeah. Got a chain driven on it.
Yeah, there you go.
August 6th, huh?
Yeah, I just posted it.
Oh.
Yeah, I just posted it.
You just posted the whole schedule?
I was like, damn. Whole schedule.
No, that would take up a lot more room.
Oh, they're running street stocks too?
Oh yeah, they do a street stock.
Hopefully they run those first, right?
No.
Really?
No, they run it after. Yeah.
Come on.
After the enduro? How?
Yeah.
The track's destroyed. Didn't you say it takes like a week to clean up the track?
Yeah. Well, you start off by using the street stock tires.
So they are all. Is everything going to be on Flow Racing again this year?
Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to be there.
Well,
I
in
believe it is.
general, like, can we have our Thursday night date nights with
Yes.
Aaron Maynard broadcasting from Thunder Road? We sit up on our deck bar outside, and Thursday nights, kick our feet up, and we watch flow racing at Thunder Road and watch Chris's cars go around, and we text Chris to find out what's happening before it really happens.
Yeah. Season kicks off May 6th.
So
it's around the corner.
Ooh, yeah. You got that. Wellman asked if you got that Honda for Amanda. That could be her enduro car.
Oh, good Lord.
I still have it, and it's partially stripped at this point. I don't know how. I think we're gonna. Normally, initially I wanted to do street stocks in that car, but I think I am going to make it a Lemons car.
Ooh.
And if you guys haven't seen Lemon Racing, you need to watch Lemon
I
Racing.
don't think I have.
You should. It's really cool what they do.
Yeah, it's all road courses. Basically, there's a $500 limit on your car, less safety equipment, and you run 24 hours.
What?
Oh, it's a 24-hour
Until it
race?
blows up.
Yeah,
A
or it blows up.
$500 limits on your car.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
know
it's
the
awesome.
cars that I've bought for $500 or less in the past. And
Now, is it $500 you paid for it or what it's worth?
$500 is the max you can pay on it, less safety equipment.
So you're buying a shell for $500 or
junkyards
less.
give you to bring a car in.
But you can put
$500.
in your roll cage and everything like that. That doesn't count
Right.
towards it.
Who needs
In
a
fact,
roll
if you look at their safety rules, are some of the best safety rules across the nation.
Yeah, I'd want a good roll cage, a good 5-point harness, everything.
Everything, and it's all got to be within date. Your helmet's got to be within date. Your gloves have to be within date. Your window net has to be within date. Everything. It's they're very, very particular about their rules.
I think I'd still rather do the
that
other
said, if you read the rules, it's a hell of a lot of fun.
Aaron Backover texted and said that he'd love to do a lemon race, but he's not in here to tell us why he wants to do one.
Yeah, if only he was in here, we could talk about lemon racing. And we're still talking about racing.
We haven't stopped talking about racing. We've went over an hour. He'd be so proud of us.
He just has to use his voice. He doesn't even have to get on camera.
That's true.
Look at, we're showing him on the race right there, everything.
Yeah. Qualifying so he can crash at the
banner.
end.
A banner above your
Yep,
guys'
he's got the
head.
banner.
We
Did a
showed all
great
kinds
job.
of stuff. 44 was all over the place.
Fucking cars right there off to Amanda's side.
Yep.
What a disappointment.
What a shame.
It's sad.
I'm so disappointed.
So let's talk about what you guys.
I didn't know that, Kyle. That's pretty cool.
Talk about what?
Looking forward to for the season. You got the season coming up. Daytona
All right,
is
you
2
guys-
weeks.
I'll go last. You guys go ahead.
Amanda?
I'm looking forward to
Philip, yeah.
finishing every race.
Hell yeah, Philip.
The earlier start time. We just talked about
The
that.
earlier start time is going to make a big difference. with
And
that,
most
so.
of the races. How many laps on average were you short the races that you had to go to work?
I think it was like 10, wasn't it?
I was
20?
usually, most of the time, about 20 minutes.
And that's fucking loyalty. People jump out
You know,
when they get a little bit of damage. And Philip gets
15,
in
20 minutes,
knowing
but-
that he's not going to finish.
Yeah, usually if I would know by halfway, depending on how many cautions, because I've always timed it out prior. You know, if I've got this many cautions before halfway, there's no way I'm going to finish the race. So it's just, and it's come true every single time. But so I had what I have 7 or 8 DNFs last season because of that.
It'd take
So,
me a while to pull it up.
yeah.
That's very
Something like
exciting that you don't have to worry about that unless it's like Milwaukee or something. Like,
Let me answer Mark's question real quick. Mark, the way that you were fucking hitting me last night, yeah, I could feel that.
Mark was trying to rape your car.
Oh
last
my
night.
god, he was pounding the shit out of me. Like a couple times I was like, whoa, here we go.
No, but that is good. You've always made every race, even if you knew it was going to be one of those races that was going to go a little bit long. So, plus it gives us a chance too, as a reminder as well, it gives us more time to sit in Discord and watch the broadcast. It was great last night. We had a fuck ton of people in there, everybody laughing. We had a little bit of the football game going on, watching the broadcast, a couple different streams going on. That's fun too. So, and that's again what a lot of this league is about, is hopping in there and hanging out.
When we got done late, it'd just be me and you doing it, because I didn't want to start a stream and then sit there if I had to wake up early and be like, all right, guys, I gotta go to bed or whatever, but we're skipping past parts and all that.
Yeah, that's what I missed about it last year with the later start time, that I couldn't get into Discord after
well, nobody really did either, especially with not having a live admin. We were stuck in admin meetings for 45 minutes to an hour and a half, and by the time that was over, we're like, fuck this. But people were shot, you know, we're finishing at 10:30 at night, something like that sometimes, that nobody wanted to sit in there. So even if, you know, some people are in there a half hour, 45 minutes last night, but they still got in, chit chat and laughed about their favorite or worst part of the race. And you know, sometimes that's more fun than the actual race, and it's going to be cool to be able to do that again.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Looking forward to it.
Another racing etiquette, my ass.
Yeah, racing etiquette, my ass.
Chris, what are you looking forward to this season?
I would agree, Mark. He said that Garrett's doing a really good job. I would agree with that.
Well, he had his work cut out for him during that fucking open, I'll tell you that.
And
I didn't realize why it lasted to take so long.
Remember, even though as a league we're paying him, it's okay to thank him. He's doing something that nobody else really wants to do. Everybody wants to be on track.
Yep.
I did on purpose thank him last night. I mean, it's for anybody that's ever sat and done admin, and like Mark has and Sam, it sucks. So to be able to not have to worry about that and know that it's going well, it's awesome.
And he jumped in Discord afterwards and spent time with us afterwards as well. He's been in Discord a few times when we're in there, just getting to know the different people, listening, you know, commenting here and there. But he's not just there to admin and leave. He's in our Discord. He's in the pit stall and everything.
Yeah, we just show up late, Mark from Maryland. We already discussed it. We already came to the decision.
Yeah, Mark.
Yep.
As far as what I'm looking forward to, I would like to get some more banners. I know I'm not going to make every race. I know that a couple of times last year I was running home from the racetrack to get here in time to start, so I may miss a couple of races more than I did last year, but I don't care, because when I'm on track, I'm having a good time, and it's, you know, basically because I have a lot of fun in the league. So what am I looking forward to? I guess I'm looking forward to having some more fun.
That's a sweet answer.
It's a good answer.
Yeah.
It is. What about you, Amanda?
You got your couple drop weeks too, so it's kind of same boat as Chris. I took another promotion at work. I'm gonna miss at least 3 Sundays for being out of state for work, so possibly 4 through the season. But been practicing the tracks and the style of tracks that I'm not comfortable at. So I'm looking forward to driving a little harder. This is my 3rd season now that I'm starting, and feeling a lot more confident with the veterans and some of the newer guys. I'm looking forward to attempting to be more competitive and racing a little harder.
Yeah, you gotta get more aggressive.
Yeah, well, with doing some other leagues and stuff during the off season, Aaron and Corey and stuff, like going, come on, this is how you need to be racing in BPL.
She racing Cyber Thunder. She's fucking hitting people, and she's fucking dooring me and shit. I was like, where's this on Sundays?
Yeah, because again, though, I've made a lot of friends in here, and I don't want to be.
Well, that makes it easier when you crash and be like, hey, sorry, buddy.
But I feel like I've practiced certain styles of tracks a little bit more and have a little more confidence in them. So I'm excited to not pussyfoot around as many tracks as I did the last 2 seasons. So continuing to grow experience on the track and well, fuel didn't work out well last night, but strategy experience. So, and learning some of that, I don't want to say never, but I'm light years behind strategy, the way Corey and Dalton and Jamie and Mark and all of them are. But as I'm kind of learning to guide myself after watching everybody else, I'm excited about attempting some of that stuff this year too, and actually acknowledging paying attention to tires and fuel. So just excited to start a third year and grow my skills even more and use what I've grown already.
Ooh, that just got up.
So, Mater, what are you looking forward to?
Me?
You just said Amanda. Oh, me? I'm still riding that wave of last year. Just having fun, doing good.
Well, I mean, you're starting the year on a high note. I mean, you finished last season with a win. You made the chase.
Want to hear something great? So Wednesday night, I'm in the Cyber Thunder League. Well, they had their All-Star race, and they had all the Cup guys in there, and I was in the Rising Stars, which is the lowest one. I won at Michigan on fucking fuel and tire strategy.
Hell yeah. Congratulations.
Oh, I won by 2.5 seconds.
Because it's not as dominant in other leagues. Like, that's something that's extremely noticeable in Cyber Thunder.
There's some decent drivers in
there.
There's
decent drivers, but if they had to drive against, like, Corey, well, as you can see, he got first place, but, like, Jamie and Dalton and Derek and them and Mark with their knowledge of strategy, they would fucking destroy them. So it's really cool to see what you learn in BPL, the excessive knowledge towards strategy versus getting out there and being really fast and pitting at the right time. So,
I'm just looking forward to another good season, making the playoffs again. Hopefully some of my T&A guys can join me in the playoffs this year.
How do you feel about the no winning it?
I fucking love that because I don't like when those random people win at fucking Talladega or Daytona because you can see I didn't have a win until the fucking playoffs, but I kept up there the whole time in the points, so I like that shit. So I'm kind of consistent, so I'll just keep doing my consistent thing, and hopefully it pays off again.
Well, yeah, not having the win and you're in thing, it rewards consistency. So. With the way the point system is now.
Is that what you're looking forward to, Philip?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it'll make a difference.
Yeah, because you get some road course guy that sucks at everything else. But I mean, I don't think we really have too many this year. I really don't know the new guys if any of them are road course ringers. But like when we had Team AV in here, James Miller just fucking dominated fucking road courses, and so you're like, oh, like well he's going to be in the playoffs, and then. You get some random person winning Talladega, Daytona, you're like, oh, well, that dumps you down a couple spots with that. But yeah, now it's you gotta just fucking race.
Yep. It's all about the points now.
Yep.
Purrs. I'm glad you guys are all excited to get back on the track. I'm really happy to see that, and I think the rest of the league is also biting at the bit. I guess you could say to get back out there and let's start doing this thing. I mean, our first race, this is strange how it happened. Our first race, Daytona, 120 laps. And then we got Sonoma.
Oh, we got Sonoma second?
Yeah, Sonoma. That's tough. That's going to be tough.
I can't.
Is it the old one?
That I don't know.
I think that's the one we did last year.
I think it is the old
Sonoma.
one.
Well, at least I can knock that out of the way early and start fucking work my way back up after Sonoma.
I wonder how many people are saying that.
Yeah, I think that's one of my worst tracks is Sonoma.
Yeah, Sonoma, Nashville, Phoenix, Homestead. That's how that's going to fall. Sonoma for 66 laps. That's what it is.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I zoned out. Was that the one I did in officials?
What, Sonoma? Last year.
Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading Mark's
the one without
novel.
the, what do they call it? The carousel or not the carousel? I don't know. We don't have that invert thing. It just goes down and turns and then turns again.
Yeah, I thought the new car cameras were pretty good, Sam. I liked them.
Yeah, I liked them a lot, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
glad me and you figured him out, but then I gave up, and then you figured him out.
You were all kinds of IT, huh?
Yeah, I help out everybody, Chris. Between their
Yeah.
VR, setting up their paints with Aaron Bach over, trying to teach him trading paint so I can just fucking send them the TGAs and he can load them himself.
That's funny.
I just hate sending them the links because you got to take the pictures. I'm like, I don't want to fucking take a picture and upload a picture for this stupid thing. I'm like, he's the only one getting the link for it.
Terry, you looking towards anything specific for this season? Any certain races? Any people?
I mean, for the most part, I've said it 100 times already from between last night and today. I'm looking forward at broadcasting what we saw last night. Tight racing, great racing. You guys had one caution in that main event. That's all I'm looking for. Looking forward to working with Sam again. I already told him that last night that I'm glad to be back. I'm honored to be back and doing this with Blazing Pedals with him. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to watching you guys get around track. And like I've said before, you guys give us a story to tell, then we have to tell the story. And last night, man, you guys gave us a hell of a story to tell. You running out of fuel. Lawson mowing grass, Chris getting caught up in wrecks that wasn't his fault. Philip, I don't know what the hell happened to him, but
he was a good teammate. Terry is what happened.
I was a good teammate last night. That's what happened to me.
Philip sacrificed himself last night for the better of the team.
He did.
Yeah, I still can't believe we finished. What, you finished 10th, and I finished 11th.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna be way back, but like I said, we were so close to that. Catching that pack, but we were just a fucking hair off of catching that draft.
Yep.
But
we tried everything to get off pit road in a hurry, but we just couldn't do it.
Yeah, we had perfect pit stops and
yeah. Oh well.
Trying to look to see what I'm going to miss. March. I'm going to miss Nashville and Phoenix probably. Because I can drive real fast to get back home off the cruise ship.
Well, this is T&A Motorsports Shop Talk, and Mark, you missed half the show.
Yeah.
Mark from Maryland, tuning in late. We started at 8 o'clock, not at fucking 9. We already went over the restart zone, what we think should happen. Rewatch it.
Mark, I've got it wrote down on a piece of paper.
Yeah, it's basically what you said. Just go on just do the visual restart zone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Marcus is T&A Motorsports. These are my teammates, so why wouldn't I talk about them?
Yeah, there's green all over the place here.
I think Mark wants us to talk about him a little bit.
Oh, Mark, you did a great job pushing me last night.
Finished second.
Yeah, you finished second. Good job,
race.
buddy.
I mean, he was pushing the shit out of everybody the entire race, and then made it through a few wrecks.
He was pushing. He's Mark's a fucking scary ass pusher. I'll tell you that. He was. He
stayed loyal to Aaron too. Like, definitely stayed loyal to Aaron.
Like a couple times, he hit me fucking hard down the fucking little fucking dog leg, whatever you want to call it. I was like, whoa, shit.
I think he got to you a couple times. You was not ready for it. Because the way your ass end moved around. And then there was a couple times Mark was actually running the bottom line and would not push the guy in front of him. Or he just didn't get close enough to do it. I don't know. But yeah.
Well, I tell you what, sometimes it was hard to pull up on somebody to give them a push.
So this car doesn't suck up like the ARCA car did?
It's weird because you could sit back and you think you're in the draft, and then like all of a sudden it's like you got fucking jet fuel in your car. You just start flying up. You're like, oh shit, here comes a run. And then other times you pull up and you're just like, I can't get to him.
It's like I rammed you, Chris, in practice. You and Aaron once, where I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know what happened right there. Like, I couldn't catch you for like 2-3 laps, and all of a sudden they just like sucked right up to you and just slammed in you.
Yeah, later in the race when I'm just Corey and I back there, I had a really hard time getting up to him just so I could bump him.
Yeah, you said that in TeamSpeak. You're like, I'm trying to push you. I can't get you. I'm like, it's all right, man. I'm like, we're not gonna catch you.
You know, and then other times, you know, you'd go another couple laps, and then it's like I could come right up to you and bump you.
Yeah,
and it was really weird the way it was happening last night. No.
Again, still a great job out of the whole league last night.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was nice to be back out there.
Yeah, it is great to be back out there.
Again, like I've said it before with Cyber Thunder and everything like that, I'm like, I miss BPL. I miss knowing my other drivers and the teams, who's with who's going to work together, their driving styles and their experience. And I'm like, I can't wait to be back with a group that I know compared to jumping in a new league and even 3-4 weeks into it. Who the fuck's this guy? Who's his teammate? Who's that working with him? And it's just nice to know who you're with.
I mean, you figure all that out, but yeah, I mean, how long have I been here, Terry? How many races? You said like 157 races?
You?
Yeah.
I believe it was 157, yes, Corey.
Yeah, 157 races in Blazing Pedals. Part of the original 185. What are we up to now, Terry? What are we up to now?
I wrote that shit down last
night. Oh,
you
did?
I did.
Terry, you need to get drunk and do another episode.
Yeah.
I do. 210, Corey.
210 people going through Blazing Pedals.
So anybody who wasn't with Shop Talk previous to this, Terry had quite a few drinks one night, was trying to say loyalty and said loyalty.
We had Mark on. We were interviewing Mark.
Yeah, and he kept saying loyalty over and over again. So that's also why we call loyalty Laurelty.
Yeah.
So, and he asked Mark.
Just kind of stuck.
What did he ask Mark over and over again?
How he thinks the leads come. How many people have gone through the league?
185 at the time.
Yeah, it was 185, but he asked him a couple times if he knew.
So that's some of those repeat inside jokes and everything.
Yeah. Just go back and watch all our episodes. You'll figure out what Blazing Pedals is about.
Give us a thumbs up. Click that like button.
Yeah. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button.
There you go.
Don't forget to do it for True Sim Productions, too. Broadcasting all your sim racing needs.
Fucking chair.
Yeah, we're going to try to line up some of the new guys in here, get some guests in here, get to know them as well. Kyle Wellman wants to come on. Didn't realize till he mentioned it the other night.
Well, I think we were supposed to have him like 2 or 3 times, but he kept canceling on us.
So we'll have to line some of these new guys up. Garrett said he wants to get in here, get a face of the name, chit-chat a little bit. So we definitely will be reaching out to some of you new guys.
We do have an open spot over there in the video part.
Yeah, we could
44
change the number.
44 doesn't show up.
So we'd love to get some of you new guys in here. So reach out to Corey, let him know when you're available. If we're racing on a Sunday, 99% of the time we're doing Shop Talk on Monday. We take off weeks on our race off weeks, and then sometimes real life happens and we have to cancel last minute, but we always throw it up on Facebook or something if we're not doing an episode for the night. But reach out if you want to come on.
A thing I would like to do this year, I don't know how easy it would be or whatever, but hey, get a race winner in here every week. Whoever wins the race, get him here to talk for a little bit. Yeah, get him in here to talk for a little bit, and then you can kick him out and do our stupid shit that we do.
I would also like to do another drinking night, an attempt to go beer for beer with Chris.
He drinks Miller Lite Tall Boys. You weren't going to fucking beat him.
That was, I mean, it doesn't matter. We still had fun doing it. I tried to go beer for beer with Chris, and it went downhill.
We got to have Ty back in to fucking deep throat those hot dogs and pickles.
Yeah, we'll do
take shots of chocolate stuff.
Ty, you used to do anything I asked you to do. Go rummage through your cabinets, show us videos of your freezer.
You're gonna Instacart him food because you felt bad.
Drink whatever's on that top shelf, Ty.
Yeah, we
Kyle's
got.
asking if the spot after Daytona's filled.
I don't think we
Wants
have
to
any
know.
spots filled.
Yep.
Not yet. Nobody's locked in any dates.
Ty,
Sounds
we
like
always
it's
need
filled.
more of
The
you.
day after Daytona. Wants to know about.
We're not going to be on the day after Daytona.
Our Daytona.
Oh.
He's
I
kidding.
don't
It's
know.
okay.
Come on,
Well,
that's
hey,
2 weeks
you know
away,
what?
Kyle Lemon. I don't fucking.
Nobody's
plan that
booked
far.
for it. Just remind him. Nobody's booked for it.
Yep.
The,
Kyle says, "Sign me up."
Ty says he's on call.
Ty is on.
Ty's always
Ty,
on
is your
call,
girlfriend
isn't
gonna let you come on Shop Talk and do all the crazy stuff you used to do?
so yeah, we got 2 races to talk about that following Monday too.
What?
We'll have the charity race on Saturday
Oh,
and
yeah.
our race on Sunday that we can actually discuss on that Monday. So it'd be a pretty fun night.
Yeah, it'd be a nice filled Shop Talk. We gotta get some kinks worked out. My audio stuff wasn't working for trying to use the collab cams on Streamlabs. So when Terry's tired and gotta go to bed, he can just leave whenever he wants. It doesn't fuck up my
About
videos.
3 minutes. About 3 minutes.
That's what I was thinking too, Terry Bear.
I don't like these earpieces. I don't like things in my ears. I might have to go back to my headset. This
Yeah,
Go back to
you,
freaks me
have
out.
you have more stuff to work out as far as audio because
Mm.
your mics are not doing it.
In and out.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it might
see,
it might
this
just
thing's
be in
shitty.
Discord though,
Hate this thing.
Maybe.
it? Yeah, I don't know.
because
They've
it
been going
keeps
out
popping
in
up.
and out
Yeah, it keeps popping
most
up
of the
fine
show.
on Streamlabs. I'm looking at.
I don't know. I know I have to go to the little girl's room, so we either have to end or I have to take this microphone
All right,
off and
so
come back.
Oh, take the
Just
microphone.
keep it on.
You see that leg's been
Keep it
shaking
on.
about 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm trying to hold it in.
All right, I guess we'll end it. It's perfect time, 9:30. We went an hour and a half for you guys. You know, trying to work out some kinks of the new beautiful shop we got here. So yeah, I guess that's it for us. We'll be back in 2 weeks talking
Talk about
about
Daytona and the charity race.
yeah, the charity race, Daytona, all the fun stuff that's going to happen in between then. So yeah, thank you, Chris, Philip, and Terry for joining us. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Good
I
night.
still don't have a sign off thing yet. Racing etiquette, my ass.
There you go.
See you bitches later.
Yeah.
There you go. See you bitches later.